G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of U-Boat on board U-606. It is early December and we are heading back out on patrol up into the Arctic circles. I know it's been a while since I've posted an episode of U-Boat. To be fair, I was just a little bit over it and a little bit bored, but I've had a good break and I'm back into it. I'm keen as to get to the end of the war, so stick with it and hopefully we're going to have ourselves a good patrol here. Plenty of fish out there for us to go and sink, hopefully. So let's get out there and see what there is. It's hard to believe it's the middle of the day right now with the sun so low in the sky like this, but that is the time of year for where we are in the world. It's midday and it's in the northern circle. So there's not much light. It means we're going to be doing a lot of our patrol in the dark here. Here we are on the world map. We're off up towards the top end of Scandinavia and the border of Russia. Fairly large section for us to patrol, AC3 to AC6. So we're going to go ahead and we are hopefully going to pick ourselves something up. We'll get some officers rested while we're on our way. Hopefully we can catch ourselves a nice big convoy or two up here, and if not, we'll just have to head back down towards the homelands. Well, there's absolutely nothing on our patrol, but we do have a message here from BDU. We've already completed the total Ks that we needed to do for the patrol, so that mission's finished. And we'll just get this guy here to decipher the message. And here we go, we have crucial technology on our ship, the Alkinos. Something like that. Perfect, good help from the BDU for us, and they're not too far away from us either, so that's perfect. So we'll start plotting a course to intercept, and this island's kind of in the way, but that's alright, we'll work around it. We'll figure out what way they're heading and hopefully we can catch up and intercept with them. Well, here we are, we've closed the distance and now we have eyes on the convoy. We have ourselves a lead destroyer here. I'm not going to lie, it's been about 2 to 3 months since I played the game, so my recognition of destroyers is pretty much like a noob again. So I'm going to have to float through the recognition book here and see what we can come up with. The biggest giveaway is the 2 big flagpoles and 1 funnel with a small one behind. We'll say it's that, I'm not sure. But Black Swan, we'll go with that. We've worked out the course off camera and we'll get the distance and then we'll do the speed and then we'll have the speed for the whole convoy. I reckon it's probably going to be 7 or 8 knots, but we do need to double check. So we'll let the boat pass and start the clock. And when the back of the boat comes through, we stop and 7 knots. As predicted, so happy with that. We will pick a second target as well, and I've already scouted the convoy. There's this nice big Liberty here, and that's going to give us our tonnage if we can manage to sink it straight off the bat, which will be perfect for us. So the only thing we need to do manually is actually get the distance for that. It seems like it's quite far away. A little bit out of reach at the moment, so I think we should close the distance, which is all good. They don't suspect us at the moment. Now these 2 ships, the Destroyer and the Liberty, are around about 2 kilometers apart, so we will, when we fire the first 2 torpedoes at the Liberty, and then when those get to 2 kilometers away from us, we will fire a second lot, so that we can hopefully hit the Destroyer and the Liberty at the same time. That's the theory. Let's see if we can put it into practice, but at the moment we need to let them catch up get in front of us to a good distance. Plenty of ground to cover actually, they're quite far away. So let's do that. Let's yeah, we're quite far away. Very far away from the Liberty itself actually, so we'll speed up a bit more and then we'll use some time compression. Don't need to be super close. Slow down again to the destroyer. I think we're in a pretty good range now, and I think we'll use the map tool to put a good 2 kilometer circle around us once the time is right. Of course we don't have any torpedoes warmed up. Have to pull the guy off the engine to do that. So you fellows need to hurry up, give you some extra staff. We don't have time to play games, and we're going to be making a lot of noise right now too, which is not cool. If you guys can warm those and get you warming up another bunch just while we close the gap a little bit more. Okay, so eyes on the Liberty. 1 and 2. We'll get those flooded. And we'll fire those away straight away. And then we'll draw ourselves a good circle from the U-boat, 2 kilometers. And then once these torpedoes get to that 2K, just double check that they are still roughly 2 kilometers. They are. So we'll make sure we're at a good firing angle for that destroyer. At the very least, I want this destroyer gone and dealt with. And also I would take the sinking of the Liberty as well, but this destroyer is going to be a hindrance for us if we don't get rid of it, because I don't know where the target ship that we've been assigned to sink is. So we'll use a bit of time compression here. Once these torpedoes get to the circle, we'll jump back into the scope. We need to unlock from you, and we need to relock onto this destroyer here, and that's going to be tubes 3 and 4. Pretty happy with that solution, I think. So hopefully, if all goes well, we're going to sink 2 ships here. So fire away. There we have it, 2 good hits on the Liberty, or what looks like good hits. The damage report is only about 40% damage, but she has got huge fires on board. Hopefully it's going to be enough to keep damaging and inevitably send her down to the bottom of the ocean. That would be what we want to see. This would actually give us our target gross tonnage. She's sending out an SOS, and she is going down, fully damaged, and she just needs to take a little bit of water on, and she is gone. So there's one part of the mission complete, which is tonnage. We've already done the kilometers we need to travel, so it's actually 2 parts, and we just need to sink this target ship, which is kind of like a side mission, I suppose. We don't really need to do it, but the Liberty is going down nonetheless. Well, that was quite a long time watching the Liberty go down, and I assumed we'd completely missed the destroyer. But it looks like we got 1 good hit with a torpedo. I don't know where the second one went. It might have been a dud. But that's done a good 60% of damage there. I'm quite happy with that. Hopefully this fire is going to help us out some more. And hopefully she's going to go down as well, because we really do... Oh, come on. Keep that fire going. damage. Well, the fire's burnt out, but hopefully the damage is going to continue. She just needs to take on some more water. She's right in the way for us to interfere with the other parts of this convoy here. We've got another Liberty. Something in the background there with its lights on. Searching. Let's just take a look around because we want to find the target ship. Hopefully it's a nice big ship and not a small ship like one of these. It's not this one here. So let's take a look here. Yeah, it's an NA1. Like in theory I just take that down with my deck gun, but there's actually quite a few warships in here. Yeah, this guy's gonna have to go if I want to do that. So we'll have to suss out a new plan and see what we can come up with. Well, all the commotion's gone away. We're back with the convoy now, and we've got eyes on this big Liberty, which would be good for us. Add up to some tonnage, rather than just leaving with only a few tons. We want to take as much as we can here.
Rohr 3, bewässern.
Torpedoes at that
Rohr
Liberty.
4, bewässern.
Straight away put her down. You never know though, she might sit here in the water. There is another boat. I'll have to come back and finish off with a deck gun. I think it's still sitting there. Yeah, those marks there. Now we're going to try and launch at this destroyer, which is ahead of the Liberty as well. So that's 1.6k is in front. So we'll mark 1.6k away from the boat. And when those torpedoes get to the circle there, then we know we're good to fire on the destroyer at the same time, and if all goes well, we'll get 2 for the price of 1. As in 2 kills in the same sitting. So we use a bit of time compression, just let those get forward. There we go, pretty good there. Jump back into the periscope. I've paused the game just while we do this. I've let those torpedoes run a little bit ahead of where I want to be. Hopefully we're gonna keep this opportunity alive. We've got all the
Rohr 1, bewässern. Rohr 2,
Tube 1 and 2.
bewässern.
We'll fire those away and we'll wait and see how good the damage is. Tube 1 and 2. Fire.
Gut!
Well, there's one good hit. Looks like we might have had a dud there as well, but that torpedo hit. And that's caused a huge fire on the decks, and we're really going to need these fires to help us out. So we've done 50% damage with the torpedo. If these fires can help us out to get to 100%, then that'll be cool. Otherwise we're going to have 2 boats to finish off with the deck gun. Yep, she is raging, and their torpedoes are nearly there at the destroyer as well. Looks like just the one successful strike there on that destroyer as well. She's also got a massive fire on board. She's the priority. We've ripped her in half. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I'll tell you, I'll take that. Given that we had a dud torpedo there. Got to be happy with that. She has gone straight down to the bottom. And that gives us an opportunity to come in and start taking down the target ship, the NA1, and maybe we might have to take another destroyer out. Not very deep here, is it? But yeah, all eyes are going to be on the NA1 with the cargo, and then we'll see what we've got left. We'll have to let the convoy calm down a bit now, as they've just lost 2 ships again. Okay, we're back with the convoy now. We're right in here amongst it. And we've got our NA1 very close by, so I feel like we could probably launch a torpedo. The music would suggest that they haven't completely calmed down. They might just be going a little bit faster than they should be. But we'll recognize this and quickly chuck in all of the solution. Now NA1s. No, it's not there's us.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe von
Getting
Schiffen
used to
festgestellt.
recognizing these ships again. It's been a while.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe von Schiffen festgestellt.
Very small boat. And we'll just make sure we can see one of the masts. Line it up. Yeah, pretty close.
Rohr
One
3,
torpedo should hopefully go
bewässern!
for this. So tube 3 is going to flood. We'll get that fired away. Hopefully it's enough, and then we'll see what else we can
Rohr
do
3 bewässert.
with the rest of the
Los!
There we go, another good direct hit on this NA1. This has got the crucial technology. Looks to be more than enough as well. She is going down like a stone. We'll just check. I'm not sure how deep, if it's got any deeper here. That other boat we sunk didn't go down very deep. There you go, confirmation of that, mission complete.
Treffer.
Anything else from here on out is a
Schwere
bonus
Schäden
now.
am Rumpf.
And there's still plenty in here for the taking. And we have a ship far behind us which is going to need sinking. Need to finish it off with a deck gun.
Sehr wohl, Herr
So
Kaloi.
look, I don't really want to waste my time with a corvette. So we'll get amongst the convoy.
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Well, we've surfaced the boat. We've still got this destroyer which hasn't quite been sunk yet, but it has been abandoned. So we're just gonna get our guy on the deck gun here, close in the distance, and we'll just put a few rounds in. Hopefully she will go down without too much more hassle. I've let the rest of the convoy just carry on going. We'll see how we feel after I take this down, but I thought I'd better come back because I want to get the credit for sinking this ship, which is a bit rocky. Bit shot away. Hit the water there. She's sitting low in the water, which gives us not very much to aim at, unfortunately. The good thing is we don't actually have to put that many rounds into it to make sure we get the job done here. Most of the damage has been done. Shouldn't take much more than 4 or 5 shots, I hope. Just keep that health bar open there. There you go. She's going to go down now. We can get the credit for that. Oh, it wasn't abandoned. I thought they had already abandoned ship. I'm surprised they weren't firing back at us. But that's alright, we'll take it. And we'll take a few of the survivors as well. We'll get a bit more credit when we get back to port. See if they've got any officers on board. I think you get more credit for taking officers back rather than just the sailor. But they don't have any, so we'll just take anything. Just 8 of the first few names. But we're not going to take Jean-Pierre, that sounds like a French guy. We'll leave him. He can sit in the boat by himself. Maybe his other mates will take him away with them. But I think as it is,
Sehr wohl,
we're
Herr
just going to
Kaloi.
make our way back to port. Call that a good first outing for a while, and we'll carry on next time for sure. Just want to clean up the map, make sure we haven't missed anything else. I don't think there's much more that we could do. We could go chasing down the convoy again. We do have a few torpedoes left, but I think I just want to save it for another time. So we'll get our guy on the radio, send all that back to BDU, and we'll get back to port, and that'll be a bit of that. And just a few days before Christmas, we arrive back at port. So we are miles away from getting up to the next level of medal, but that's alright, we'll work towards it. Hopefully we can get that before the end of the war. Here's all a confirmation of everything we've sunk. Could have got more, but you know, had a long break from U-boat, and there's plenty more to come, so we'll call that a good day at the office. Continue next time. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned because there will be more U-boat coming. We definitely want to get to the end of the war. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Really helps out the channel, and I'll catch you next time.